I want to talk about a vulnerable topic. When you're going through something really deep and dark, and there's so much going on in the world today, and that's why I think community is important. That's why I think it's important that we share what we've experienced, what we learned, what worked, what didn't work, and that's kind of why I do these videos, to be honest. It's just I want to share, like, I wish I would have known this, or this thing really helped me. Even if we're at a place where we're so dark, we're not ready to receive the message, or our hearts and minds are not open enough to receive it, I still feel called to share it anyway. So when you're going through something really dark and deep, really dark, life-changing dark and deep, it's okay to feel those feelings. It doesn't have to be easy, and you don't have to slap a bunch of positive affirmations all over your social media or your fridge or anywhere else, unless they truly help you. Find what works for you. Be strong enough to know how bad it hurts. Be strong enough to know and feel the pain. And don't care about what anybody else thinks about what you're going through. You know, what has worked for me is I never lost faith. I never lost faith that I would get through it. I never didn't think I wasn't gonna get through it. I knew I would get through it. I would go talk to myself in the mirror, like, Jessica, you got this. Like, you got this. And it was those times that I talked to myself in the mirror. It's okay that it's shitty. It's okay that it hurts. You don't have to falsify it. I'm just gonna be positive. I'm just gonna think positive. No, it's shitty. It hurts. Cry. Journal. It's okay. But no, it's okay. Even if you have to write it down on a piece of paper and stick it on the fridge. Even if you have to write it on your mirror in lipstick. I got you. We're gonna get through this together. Do it. It's whatever works for you, but don't give up. Dive deep, feel it, experience it, journal, find what works for you to process it. Therapist, no cards on the fridge, meditation, yoga, find what works for you to effectively process, but let yourself cry, let yourself scream into a pillow. You need that release. Do all of it. Don't lose faith. And even if you don't have it, tell yourself you do. Write it down that you do. Journal it that you do. It's going to be okay. Not only is it going to be okay, I will emerge even more beautiful. I will emerge even more aware. I will emerge even more grateful, thankful. And going through that darkness, it's like clarity comes when it's the most dark. When there are no distractions and you're able to just sit there and cry and process and think about things and journal things and whatever it takes, that's when clarity comes. Because it's like you talking to your current self, reassuring your current self that it's going to be okay. And then when you go talk to your future self in the mirror or otherwise, or write yourself a letter or just journal, you feel that you're not alone. You know that you're not alone. It's like talking to the divine and talking to your future self. And there's nothing more powerful than that I've experienced. But the beautiful thing is, if you can view this as something that happened through you and not to you, then you can look at it as it's not personal, but it was a gift of growth. And I know that sounds crazy, especially if you're in the depths of it now. I was there. If I was watching this right now, I would have picked up the phone and tossed it across the room. You have no idea my pain. You don't know my pain. Or people are like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You don't know my pain. How can you say that? You don't know the depths of despair I feel right now. I'm telling you, my experience has been true. So long as you use it as an opportunity for growth, you use it as a stepping ladder, getting closer and closer to your soul's purpose. Find the things that make you happy. Try not to let despair engulf you so much that you lose yourself. The freedom comes when you realize a loving mindset of that immense pain that I thought would break me has made me blossom, has brought clarity to my life. I see things so differently now. It's like putting on glasses. I knew there was a tree. I knew that it was green. I knew there was leaves, but when I put on the glasses, I can see every fiber of every leaf. I can see the bark outlined. I can see where the light's peeking in through the tree leaves. I can see all of it because now I've experienced, witnessed, and survived the muck. If you can get to a point where you're accepting of self and others, that's also getting you out of the muck. I say the muck, like the human feelings we feel, like despair, doubt, guilt, shame. That's the muck of humanity. That's like the stuff that keeps us stuck. My head's down. I'm just worried about this thing instead of my head's up and I'm looking at the sky. I'm looking at the stars. I'm looking at the world. It's like your soul heals to a point where you just have a much wider vision. Your soul expands your ability to see. You rise and look at, I have a different level of consciousness now. But this didn't happen to me. It happened through me. And I'm more aware and awake now. I got the glasses on. Once I healed, just walking down the street, The trees look different. The grass looks greener. I could see things more clearly. There was less muck that I was carrying around. I was able to see. I was able to lean into my spirituality. I was able to see all of, what am I doing? This is so small. This is kid shit. What is my life purpose? What am I meant to do? That's where I want to go. We're all humans, and to think we're separate is the mistake, right? Like, we're all separate. We're all individuals. We're all connected. You've risen to a different level of consciousness. You are led by light and love. I'm not in charge. I'm just another human walking the planet. I'm gonna let the divine handle that. And I freed myself from it. That is the game changer. But I'm telling you, when you're going through it, it's hard to hear a message that I'm giving right now. And like, okay, you're just full of positive thinking, whatever. No, I'm telling you, cry, feel it deeply, and make sure you get some time to take care of yourself. Drink water, eat healthy, get lots of rest, go to yoga, go for walks. Nature is very healing. You won't just get through it, you will get to a new level of awareness and being. And that's the shit you get to take with you for the rest of your life. You get to take these lessons with you for the rest of your life, so don't waste them. Do something good with them. What are you going to do with your life? What is your life purpose? What does that look like? Think forward too. Feel the pain, but think forward too. What does life look like after this? What will I commit to doing for myself, for others? And even if you can't see it yet, keep asking yourself that question. Keep talking to yourself in the mirror. Keep praying. Keep yelling in your pillow. Sticky notes on the fridge. Don't push it away. Feel it, but find ways to focus on the future. When you pray, when you have hope, that's focus for the future. When you're writing messages to yourself on the fridge, or talking to yourself, your future self in the mirror, or even just your current self going, Jessica, we're gonna get through this. That's all hope. Those are all actions that inspire hope. And if you have hope, it's everything. Hope is the rope that pulls you out of this shit. It's like you're in quicksand, but you have a rope. Hope is that rope. Don't let go.